This video is about B1 GESE Grade 5 personal topic, and today's topic is my family. It is one of the most important topics and one of the easiest topics, I would say, for anyone who is doing um, an ILR application or a British citizenship or naturalization application. As you know that you must do life in the UK and B1 test for these two applications. I have already made so many videos on life in the UK, which you can go back to my channel and see. And this is about B1, so I wouldn't be talking about life in the UK. Okay, so you also know that B1 is a 10 minutes speaking test, which has two parts. The first part is personal topic phase, and the second one is conversation phase. So in personal topic, you can choose any topic of your choice, whatever you like to talk about, whatever you feel easy to talk about. So I have given some suggestions regarding certain topics. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, please go back and have a look at them as well. So today is my family. Okay, let us see what it involves. Okay, first of all, you have to download a topic form from Trinity College, London, if you are doing a Trinity College exam. This topic form will be just like that. Okay, so you will have a middle box here and then 5 boxes that you have to fill in. Now, I have already mentioned in my previous videos that taking the topic form, completed topic form, is a must. You have to take it with you, otherwise you won't be allowed to do an exam. So this is what you have to do before going to the exam. You can choose any topic, you can fill it like that, and then you can take it with you. So in the first phase of the test, the examiner will ask you to hand the examiner this topic form, and from that topic form the examiner will choose any 3 of these. Okay, so this is your main topic. So these are 5 different things about your topic, so you can write anything. An examiner can ask you questions for 5 minutes about any 3 of them. Okay, so that's how you fill in the topic form. So look at this now. I have done my family in the middle, and then here my husband or my wife, my children. I mean, if you are a husband, then you could write my wife, and if you are a wife, then you can write my husband. You don't have to write both of them. My children, family activities, my family pet, and my family home. Now, some people ask me that they don't have any pet here. So what should they do? I mean, you can write whatever you want. I mean, you could say my family car. You could say the best family holiday destination. Okay, or my family for families gathering. Okay, or any other thing that you can. Even if you don't have a pet, you can write it, because you can just make up stuff. You don't have to talk about facts. This is the test of language. I don't know why people keep asking me that they don't have a pet, they don't have children. I mean, it's a serious thing to think about, why you don't have children. But I mean, just on a light mode, um, even if you don't have children, you can write, and if you don't have pet, you can write if you want to. I'm just trying to prove my point that you don't need to talk facts in the exam. This is the test of language. Yeah, okay, so now we will be discussing different questions one by one for these 5 topics. Okay, let us see that. The first question is, my husband or my wife. So what is your husband or wife's job? So if your husband or wife is doing a job, then you could say, so I will focus myself only to, okay, wife's job, because I can't say both things together. So for example, if you are a man and you have a wife, you would say my wife is a nurse, or my wife works at Tesco's, or you could say whatever you want to, obviously depending on your wife's job. But if she doesn't work, you could say my wife is a housewife. Okay, does she or he do a full-time job or a part-time job? And now the answer is yes, she is doing a full-time job, or no, she is doing a part excuse me, she's doing a part-time job. Is your husband or wife also from your country? If yes, then you could say yes, my wife is from my own country, or no, she's not from my country, she's from England, or she's from the UK. Or if she is from other countries, then you could say that. Does your husband or wife help you in household chores? Well, husbands are mostly notorious for not helping wives in their household chores, but I mean, you can make up stories, and you can say if you are a wife, then you can. I mean, if you want to means portray your husband a very nice person, then you could say yes, my husband is a wonderful person and he helps me in household chores. And if your wife, you could say yes, when I do some house chores, my wife helps me. How long have you been married for? Now, you don't have to remember exact dates, but I mean, if you remember, that's not a problem. If you don't remember, that's not a problem too. So you could say we have been married for 5 years, 10 years, 15, whatever years you have been married for. Now, some people are not married at this point, and so they cannot write my husband or my wife. Okay, so you have to be very specific about that. But even then, I would say if you're not married and if you write that, examiners won't fail you for saying these things because it is just a test of language. How long, sorry, when did you get married? So you could say we got married on 25th of December 1997 or 2007 or 2005. Okay, is he, she caring? Yes, she's very caring. She looks after me, my children, the whole family, and stuff like that. Okay, so this is the first topic that we covered now, and now we are moving on to the next one. My children. Do you have children? Yes, I do have children. How many children do you have? So you could say whatever number of children you have. I have 2 children or 3 children, or I have one daughter or one son. Okay, how old are they? Now, if you have only one child, then obviously the question wouldn't be how old are they. So if you say, for example, how many children you have, I have one son. Okay, then the question would be how old is your son, or how old is he? But because I have to make videos for everybody, so that's why I'm writing things like that. How old are they? So one is 16, one is 15, or one is 10, one is 9, one is 10, one is 7. It's up to you. What do your children like to do? So this is a very big question. I mean, you can include whatever you want to. My children like to play football. My children like to read books. My children like to paint. My children like to draw. My children like to cycle, ride. Okay, anything. What are the things that they don't like? Okay. Well, most children don't like schools, obviously. There's no question about that. So you could say anything. You could say, my children don't like to go to school. I mean, it's not a good thing to say, obviously. But yeah, facts are facts. My children don't like to play on the computer, which is again a big lie. Oh, my children don't like to eat pasta. My children don't like to do this or that. Do they like to play outside or prefer to stay at home with their gadgets? Gadgets are now, obviously, you know that, tablets, mobile phones, Kindles, and any playing machines. I don't know specific names of those, but yes. So you could say, yeah, my children like to go out and play football, cricket, hockey, table tennis. They are outgoing people. They love to play sports outside. They don't want to sit inside the home. But if it is the otherwise, And then you could say my children love to play on their gadgets, and they like to watch TV, but sometimes they also like to go out for sports. What kind of TV programs do they like? So whatever programs they like, you can say my children like to watch this and that programs. If they don't, you could say my children don't like to watch TV. Okay, my children is done. Next topic is my family home. Do you live in a flat or a house? I live in a flat, or you could say I live in a house. Okay, how many bedrooms are there in your house? This is a very, very simple and easy peasy topic. You could see that. That's why whenever my students ask me which personal topic should we choose, I tell them two things: my family and my country, because these are very easy to talk about, and there is so much to talk about. Okay, you don't have to think about things hard. You will never run out of ideas, and there are so many things to talk about. So that's why. And you can see that the questions are quite easy. How many bedrooms are there in your house? I mean, tell me, who does not know about the house, the bedrooms, the other stuff, the children, wife, husband? Everybody knows that. So there are 3 bedrooms in my house. If there are 4, you can say that. Do you have a garden in your house or flat? Yes, we do have a garden in our house. What is your favorite part of your house or flat? So you could say my favorite part of my house is my garden, because I love to go out and spend some time in the garden. We have got some very nice flowers and some vegetables grown. Okay, do you have personal driveway? Yes, we do have a personal driveway. Do you clean your house regularly? Yes, we do clean our house regularly. Once a week is a must, but we keep cleaning things off and on. What can you see from your bedroom? Now, this is a question where you can say things like, I can see, uh, I can see playground. I can see traffic lights from my home. I can see a train station from my house, or outside my, I mean, from my window, I can see some shops, houses. Okay, right. Next is my family activities. What kind of activity, excuse me, what kind of activities do you enjoy doing with your family? So these are many things. I like to play with my family. My children love football, so when they go out, we play football together. We love to go on picnics together. We sometimes go to the cinema to watch films, which is what my family likes, and I like too. We do cooking sometimes together. We do barbecues together. Okay. Do you like to go for picnics often? Yeah. So because you mentioned picnic here, so the next question could be about that. Yes, we do love to go on picnics, and my children really enjoy that. Do you often have parties at your home? Not often, but sometimes when there are special occasions, for example, birthdays or any religious festivals, then we have parties. What is your best family travel destination? You could say anything. Obviously, everybody has different choices. So you could say my best family travel destination is Scotland, or London, or Wales. Okay. Oh, if you could name specific places. How often do you go out for dinners? Not very often. You could say once a month, sometimes twice a month, but sometimes we don't go for months. So we would say not very often. Do you do barbecues sometimes? Yes, we do barbecues. My children love barbecues. How important are family activities in your view? Well, family activities are very important in my view, because these are very tough times, and there is stress, tension everywhere. So doing family activities, whether it's a birthday party, or whether it's a barbecue, whether it's a picnic, it relaxes you. It I mean, gives you a sense of family, and really it's not only good mentally, it physically as well. Yeah. Next, my family pet. Okay. So what type of pet do you have? Now, I don't have any pets, so let's see how I make up stuff. So if you don't have pet, you could just say that. What type of pet do you have? I have a cat. Okay. Or I have a dog, whatever you want to have. I have parrots. What breed is it? Okay. Wow. That's a question for me. No, I don't know any breed of any cat. But let's say I know about dogs, so I can say I have a German Shepherd if I say dog. But if I say cat, I need to know one or two breeds. What is its name? So let's say it is a dog, yeah. Um, so its name is well, let us think about a good name. Maybe Tom. Yeah, its name is Tom or Jack. Okay, is it friendly? Yes, it is very friendly. Yeah, we play together every day. Who looks after it the most? Well, my children are very fond of my dog, and they also look after it most of the time, and they take it for walks as well. Do you take it out often? Almost every day, yes. We take it for a walk every day. My children take it out for a walk. What does your pet like to do most? My pet likes to play with a ball with my children in the park. So whenever we go to the park, we take a football or any ball, and um, my dog loves to play with it. Okay. How old is your pet? Sorry, pet. My pet is 5 years old. Okay. See that? I didn't know. I don't have any pets, so I just made up stuff. You could do that as well. If you have pets, then obviously you could speak better than I do. Okay. Now that was the whole thing about my family. Now I know that um, spoke questions and answers at a speed, but obviously you can watch this again and again. You can just get an idea. These are not the question. These are not the exact answers that I want you to memorize. Okay, obviously you need to um, make your own answers. But this is just to give you an idea. Okay, so watch them again and again. And if you have still questions, you can ask me. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all the best. Bye.